difficult.
In 2000, Promise went to work in London for an NGO, the International Community of Women Living with HIV. There, her daughter Mbali would receive the best 24-hour care that money could buy. Mbali still lives in London today. Through her work, Promise was in contact with HIV-positive women around the world. With sterilization uppermost in her mind, she asked the one question few other researchers had asked.
And we started to talk with human rights organizations, and we also discovered that, similar cases were, being taken to court in countries such as Chile.
I first heard about sterilizations possibly taking place when I saw somebody forwarded me a report that ICW had written about issues that were affecting HIV-positive women. And in the report, they had said there seems to be some evidence that forced sterilization is happening.
Preeti Patel's job is to sniff out violations of human rights anywhere in the world and challenge them. The word sterilization rang alarm bells.
Historically, coerced sterilization has been a way that society ensures that the wrong kind of women do not reproduce. In the 60s in the United States, it was poor women of color who were often subjected to coerced sterilization. Throughout the world, you saw it with women who were considered to have mental health illnesses, or in Eastern Europe, women who were Romas or gypsies. Basically, women who doctors or the government had determined should not have the right to reproduce.
Over the years, several countries have run compulsory sterilization programs. But in southern Africa, the practice has been unofficial, shrouded in secrecy.
And then I basically contacted a variety of local partners that we have in the region and sort of said, we've read about this, is this happening? Have you heard about this? And universally, everybody said no. We've not heard about this happening. We've never heard about it.
So we had a workshop of young HIV-positive women in South Africa, and it turned out that 10% of the participants had been sterilized.
Then more evidence of devastating violence in Durban's Umlazi township. Sisters Clara and Nomaseleti were both bamboozled into getting sterilized just before giving birth at Prince Msheni Hospital 2 years ago. Anxious, fearful, just 22, Nomaseleti was waiting for a cesarean because of high blood pressure.
Positive. And then positive. Decision but ngoba ke kwendlela naye ichaza ngayo and na ukuthi vele sazi ukuthi odokotela bahlezi beshite right ngoba phela bona banolwazi olungcono kunathi ngabona kuyinto evele efanele ngenze for the sake of impilo.
While waiting for admission, 19-year-old Clara was made to feel like dirt by a doctor as he explained why she should be sterilized to a medical student.
Intern ukuthi labantu aba-positive nje bahlupha ngoba ibona nje abaningi abalokho bemisa abaney'ngane yabo. So ngiyabezwa nje ukuthi bathini phela mina, and ngisacabanga ukuthi ngilontuzana ngimphendule ethethisa lelontuzana angibuze ukuthi uyafuna yini, ngisimese mina ngithi mase yabhala ekhadini ukuthi ngizosterilise. Uyizizwe ungelutho wena as i-patient ngoba phela bona bakhuluma ngawe ula uyisicefe futhi badalela iy'nkinga ngokuthi ulokhu uba ney'ngane positive.
In labor, on the verge of giving birth, Clara had forms thrust in front of her.
Nga-admithwa, okay, ngase ngi-ready ukuthi ngingadiliva umntwana ngaphandle ukuthi ngihambe ngiyohlinzwa. Then esesilwa nesuya ngidilivisa wavela qhamuka udokotela wathi wafunda ikhadi lami wathi lo umyeke uye theatre. Wahamba olanda ama-forms wathi akame kancane lo, wahamba olanda ama-forms wangisayinisa ama-forms ngaleso sikhathi. Ngisayinhlongwini sekufanele ngabe ngiyadiliva ngaleso sikhathi wangisayinisa ama-forms lawo.